Let's get the tweet out for our Friday. It's Friday. Oh, goodness gracious. Sufficient Spheres of Inferno. I know that's not the actual song, but that's the way we roll around here. So let's pull back. Let's kind of... Hey, Cassie, how's it going? Welcome to live stream. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful weekend. Yes, definitely. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful weekend. Week in the market was not wasn't the best week in the world, especially that the end of day pullback. Oh, AMC had a little bit of hey Vengeance. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the after party. AMC was showing a little bit of life there. It had a nice slow and steady upward movement, and all of a sudden... Oh, wait, no, that's... I got my days mixed up there. Let me zoom out. Yeah, AMC did not have that good of a day. I knew it wasn't that good of a day. I just didn't realize it was... That early morning downward push. That gets us every time. They get that downward momentum in the morning, and as you can see... So really, it picks back up here. Okay, we're on the 5 minute there. Okay, that's what was messing me up. I didn't even look at most of this when I was setting it up. I was just getting in the house from work, and there we go. There we go. That's more representative of the day we had in AMC land. So yeah, that killer downward push, they get that momentum. Where did that wrap up? That ran till 10. So yeah, just that steady pressure, little bit of buying pressure stepped in, and after that, tightened. A little mini wedge formed here, broke out of the wedge to the upside. Looked like we were getting some good upward movement going, and then the pullback. The pullback in the afternoon. It was Friday, so don't even expect green on AMC on Fridays. Yeah, Cassie, I was actually hoping, against all odds that we would run up to 1701. I had covered calls in place on AMC, and I was prepared to let one of them go. The other ones I would have cashed out. I would have taken. I was looking probably about. If I can take 70-75% profit on covered calls, I'll do it. Especially on expiration day. Thursday or Friday, even. It doesn't matter if it's Thursday. If I'm looking at 70-75% profit, I'll pull out on those. But they were just from when I bought them, they ran down. So I let all of them run to expiration because seeing it open, the market, seeing AMC just get pushed down, that first 15-30 minutes, I was like, yeah, it's going to be your typical Friday bloodbath. So I didn't even bother closing those out. I let those ride. $29 premium collected per covered call. I just let those ride. So I captured 100% profit there. I had some bull put spreads that I opened up. I sold those at 15, and I bought to close at $3. So I captured 80% profit on those. So considering how the week went, those were pretty decent gains, and I rolled that into Ford shares. I got just shy of 10 shares of Ford off of that because as you see in the title, the Cobra has been delayed. I was hoping that AMC and Ford would maintain a dollar differential on their share prices, because dollar differential at 100 shares, I could soak that $100 loss. Because essentially that's what it would have been. Any batch of shares that I rolled into AMC or into Ford from AMC, we're looking at a dollar difference on those. So yeah, I skimmed away. I pulled for some from some other stocks to try and get my share count up on Ford. Unless something miraculous happens on Monday, starting the wheel on Ford will end up being delayed, which sucks because that's I want to get that wheel going to start generating more revenue throughout the week. The problem with that is, I don't want to take a huge loss, because any loss I take on AMC shares to convert over to Ford has to be absorbed. Ford is going to be absorbing those losses, and it takes a little bit longer to get that money back. So yeah, it was a little bit rich. What are we looking at here? $1.70 roughly, $1.65, $1.70 differential in price. Oh, my math brain is not working right now. Yeah, $1.74 difference. So when you're looking at $1 versus $1.74, and you're talking about I could potentially be looking at between 80 and 90 shares having to move over from AMC to Ford to create that brick of Ford in order to start running the wheel. It just, in my opinion, it was too much of a loss. But I know I'm going to take a loss getting this Ford wheel up and running, but just the fact it was too rich. That's part of playing options. If you're not going to win, it's about limiting your losses and preserving your capital. Well, if I'm throwing away an extra almost 75 cents per share, that's that is almost doubling the loss that I was going to take just in the differential of prices, not to mention looking at where my average is and the loss that I'm going to take on those shares in order to get them moved over. And that whole time I'm sitting there just under the wash rule, waiting for the wash rule to expire so I can go back in and buy AMC shares. So yeah, that $1.75 was too rich in order to move that over. Hey Paul, welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the after party. So yeah, it sucks that I delayed, because I was looking if AMC was up. If they were up, if they managed to narrow that, because I think the gap we closed at yesterday between AMC and Ford was $1.01, either $1.01, $1.02. If we could have narrowed that up to 70 cents, 80 cents, if AMC kind of closed that gap up, yeah, I would have been sitting pretty. As soon as the market closed, I could have gone in and used limit orders to go ahead and shift those shares over from AMC to Ford. I could have easily done that. But yeah, all in all, in options trading, I pulled just a little bit over $160 profit this week. So not a bad haul on a week where everything was getting beat down. Let's actually go out on. Can we pull it on the 5-minute? I actually believe we can. Calendar brain. So from the 7th to the 11th. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's 12. Okay. Is that it? Trying to get it all in here. So here we got, this is our 5 days. This is our week right here. So we're just kind of pop in here. AMC, of course, you can see beat down, picked up some momentum, came back up. The thing was, I didn't pull stop losses even on the shares that I was, or even on the option contracts that I did not plan on riding all the way to expiration. I did not pull stop losses on those. But I was keeping an eye on it because I had active trades I was looking at for the week, mainly looking at getting into Ford, depending upon where everything moved to. So yeah, AMC, that was their week. Ford, same thing, had that early downward push on Monday, fought back, huge gap up, then push down, then gap down, and that was a nice steady rise on the 10th. That would have been yesterday, and then take just a little bit of a pushback. GameStop. GameStop had a fairly decent, with the exception of Monday, they had a good first part of the week into Wednesday, and end of day Wednesday started to roll off. Thursday down, pushed downward early, but for the most part traded sideways. So GameStop had a pretty decent week. PROG dropped down into the discount zone, the purchase zone. Unfortunately, because I've got these zones set up for swing trading PROG, but because I'm shifting my focus over to Ford to get that wheel up and running, I didn't step in to take advantage of that. So I did not get in into more shares on PROG. Did run up to $1.32 at its peak for the week, and then barcoding, a little bit of excitement, barcoding, drop down, and a whole lot of barcoding to end the week. Nothing really exciting going on there. SPY was ugly this week. The Qs were ugly this week. The Russell was ugly this week, except that nice little pop into the close yesterday and open today, and then the pullback. I think AMC and most stock will go down next week due to world events, in my opinion. Yeah, they could go down. If all stocks go down, I would like AMC to catch some pressure. Hey, Kalani, welcome to live stream. Like I said, I'm waiting on Ford and AMC to narrow up the gap between them. Today the gap, just like the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence. Well, I have the FACD, Ford AMC convergence divergence, and we're diverging right now between the share prices. It's not a game stopper, it's just a bummer because I was looking to get that running first thing Monday, start capturing those premiums already, and look towards getting a Ford assignment and flipping Ford back and forth. Quick pop into crypto, because crypto never sleeps. Crypto is as constant as the northern star. So it looks like Litecoin had a good day. Litecoin was doing good. Everybody else on the list here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uniswap, Chainlink, Shib, Doge, they're all down. I thought there was a little excitement on Doge. Let's kick back in. JB, crypto never sleeps. Yeah, JB, that is true. Pika, welcome to live stream. So that's on the 5-minute. Yeah, they had that huge spike on Doge, and then it just decided to fall off a couple different cliffs. It's like the cartoons where fall off a cliff and hit that outcrop or that shelf, and you stagger around, then you fall off the next one and just keep bouncing down. So yeah, there's a lot more. Doge just it was looking good there. Doge is one of the cryptos that I hold that is it's not a wallet crypto. So I've got the crypto coin. I've got the crypto that are in my wallet, and all of those are interest bearing. So makes perfect sense to hold those. But Shib and Doge, I am holding those just because, every time Musk throws out a tweet, Doge goes up. And Shib just because of all the burn mechanics, the community supporting it. So those are cryptos I actually, really believe in. and want to see them do good, want to see them succeed. The other ones, those are super long-term investments because those are earning me interest. And I like interest, I like dividends, I like getting money just for having my money sitting there. We missed you today, Paul. Paul was I thought Paul was in the live stream. He was there, I do believe. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought Paul might have been going live today. Did not. I know I saw there was a short one on there. No, I am not, JB. I'm not in any projects for that. In fact, JB, I think you were in here yesterday, talking about very long hold until it gets a... Yeah, Doge is a very long hold until it gets a push. But I'm established in Doge. I've got a good amount. It's not a huge amount, but I got a good amount, and it's standing by. I'm just waiting for it to pop up and do something. Are you guys into NFTs? No, I don't. I don't have any. They had the free I own AMC NFT. I don't even know what kind of wallet I would need to even collect a free one. What you been up to today? Well, Kalani, I was doing my I did my 8 to 5 job. Did not get a live stream today in for the midday market. Bummer, I know. And just consolidating options that I had open, closing those out, getting Ford shares, and then getting disappointed by the prices of Ford and AMC. I do graphic design on the side. Really want to get into making my own NFTs one day. My Doge average is 26 cents long hold. Made a good video today for Ugandan Toad on my channel. Check it out. I'll pop over and now. Is that the 40 some second joke that you had? Doge. In fact, let's narrow this down. Scroll up, wherever you are. There's my average in Doge right now. My average is 15, almost 16 cents. Yes to joke. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Chances are I'll laugh. I need to see some more utility for NFTs. Just can't buy digital picture that could someday hang the metaverse trailer at the Claybro Park. Yeah, I hardly understand crypto. I hardly understand it. I own crypto. The crypto that I have in my wallet, basically, I treat it like a stock because just like earning dividends, it's earning me interest. In fact, how is my interest looking on that? I'll let that load while I'm here. Have you been to GIE Expo in Kentucky? Okay, that's directed towards Paul. Yeah, Paul, I saw you have a video scheduled for tomorrow morning for... I'm guessing it's for snow removal for the storm. So yeah, I'll be looking for that in the morning. Look to jump on there and watch that. Oh, what's going on with Shib, other than letting people down right now? Burn faster. Oh, this is gonna be... See how much we got in there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's my 4 zeros, then 3476 average on Shib. Now what's cool about, so when I get this wheel up and running on Ford, so I'm looking to establish the first wheel and potentially depending upon how fast premium's rolling in, I may go to establish a second wheel before I pay back AMC the shares that are borrowed from it. Oh, there we go. Ooh! And I got my monthly Bitcoin rewards. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll just let that sit. Granted, those aren't that's not collecting interest, but I'll still let it sit there. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Doesn't matter whether it's in my interest account or my non-interest account. I'll let all the Bitcoin sit there. Yeah, that's still looking good. Okay, can I have horses? Cannot get away from my horse. Would love to though. Doesn't hit you too bad. Last snowstorm. Yeah, I'm not a fan of storms. Man, I failed at timing the market yesterday. Bought just shy of 11 mil at 2250s. Could have waited a few hours longer. And now here's. I've done the regretful trader before, Kalani, and one of the things I like to do is if I've got some spare capital that I want to kick over into like Doge or something. Mainly it's on Doge because that Doge is on Robinhood where everything else is. I will actually, before I go to bed, I'll set astronomical sell orders on Doge, and if I've got cash, I'll set astronomically low purchase orders. I'm talking like, so we can jump over. Man, Robinhood needs to list Shib because majority of everything I own is over on Robinhood. So it kind of sucks that I would have to split up my deposits and send money over to Webull in order to get more Shib. Which I do every once in a while, but just the fact that rather than being in the same place, because I could sit there, once I get the wheels going on Ford, I can sit there and take 25% of the weekly premium and take it, invest it in cryptocurrencies. I can sit there and allocate the money that's coming in as revolving revenue from the wheel, and I can take it and put it wherever I want. So it just sucks not having Shib on Robinhood because that's where all my investments are. Well, except for my crypto wallet and my Shib coin. Okay, JB. So the way the wheel works, we're going to jump over to the options side, or the stock and the options pages. Yeah, the wheel is actually it's fairly simple. Hey, Simon, welcome to the live stream. Can't set automated orders on Coinbase. Yeah, that's the automated orders. I like to set those before I go to bed, and then I wake up and see if it went through or not. So let me go through real quick, JB, before we get into this wheel. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Ask questions about crypto. We may be able to figure it out. Yeah, I just need like Crypto 101 or even Crypto 1.01. I mean, super starter on it. Okay, Cassie mid 50s. Paul had been twice as former landscape law maintenance. It's awesome. Kid and candy store. Okay. Try to make the NFTs. I'm sure you'll do good. JB Dino. Yeah. Okay, Cassie, been up there. Well, yeah, maybe down by the cities it'll hit 50s by Monday. Up here we're still going to be, we might get mid to high 30s next week, I think I saw. All right, so looks like I'm caught up on the chat, so we're going to jump back in. We're going to jump in here and we're going to look at some options. and we're going to go over the wheel for JB. Now, JB, you are familiar with, okay, so you know buying call, selling call, or buying calls and buying puts. That is the buyer side of the house. Well, there's a second side of the house. For every buyer, there's a seller, and that seller that you're usually dealing with is me. I'm a seller of options. I prefer selling because every day a stock can either go up, go down, or trade sideways. If you're the seller, 2 out of 3 of those make you money. So I am a seller of options. I very rarely buy. Buying calls, buying puts. I very rarely do that. I sell covered calls and cash secured puts. So we're gonna look at next week for AMC. Actually, let's do Ford because we're gonna do Ford because that's what I'm actually setting the wheel up for. So we'll go on Ford for this. So, JB, the way the wheel works, first off, you have to own 100 shares in the stock because one leg or one side of the wheel is selling a covered call. In order to sell a covered call, you have to have 100 shares. So currently, Ford is currently at 1604. So let's say it is Monday. Yeah, in order to sell, as a buyer, you're paying the premium, the price you see. If you want to enter a long call, we're on the put side. If you want to enter a long call on Ford, say for next week, you think it's going to shoot up to $20 a share, so you would pay $17. That's it. That's all you do when you're selling a call. Same thing when you're selling a put. You pay the price for the option, and that's it. So as a seller, doesn't matter whether you're selling a covered call, a cash secured put, any kind of spread, you have to put up collateral. You have to cover your position in case the trade goes against you. So on a spread, you would do the difference in your strike prices. When you're doing a cash secured put, it is the strike price times 100 for the 100 shares on the cash secured put. And on a covered call, your collateral is 100 shares of the underlying stock. So you sold your Ford shares to Clay when he bought calls? Well, I haven't actually entered into options on Ford yet. This is what I'm setting up for. But I don't have the 100 shares of Ford yet. I'm going around and I'm making the money to. I'm raising enough shares to start running the wheel, which it should start sometime next week. So Ford, it's Monday morning. Ford shares are at 1601 a share. So I have 100 shares of Ford. I decide I'm going to sell a covered call. I'm going to put up 100 shares as collateral for the 1650 strike price. So what that means is the following Friday, if it closes out at 1650 or above, I sell my shares. And I sell my shares at that price. Now, in doing so, because someone is buying a long call option, somebody's buying the call, they're paying me $31, 31 cents per share. That $31 is mine to keep. That $31 is now mine. Now, a lot of times when I'm selling covered calls on AMC, I don't want my shares to go away. So I'll put a stop loss in place. I'll say, as soon as I open it, I'll have an order that says if this value runs up to $50 a share, or $50 a contract, 50 cents per share, go ahead and buy it back to close so I don't lose my shares. That's how I play with AMC. So as you see, if the price runs up quickly on Monday or Tuesday, it'll trigger the stop loss and I lose the difference. I collect the $31 premium, but the stop loss of an additional $19 is my loss. So I'm setting Ford up as a sacrificial stock, meaning I don't care if my shares get called away. So I collect the $31 of premium. It runs up to $16.50, $16.51. It triggers the sale on Friday. So I now collect $1,650 because I'm selling that 100 shares. So my shares are gone, but I've got the money from them. So the very next week, it closed out $16.50. The very next week, I would go ahead and I would sell a cash secured put. I would put up, so we're at 1650 share price. I would put up $1,600, the collateral needed to purchase 100 shares at 16, and I would collect a premium of $48. So pretty much all I would do is I would keep entering covered calls until I finally lose my shares. Keep entering covered calls, keep collecting weekly premium, and whatever that may be, until I finally sell my shares. As soon as my shares sell, I jump to the other side of the house and I sell cash secured puts until I get a sign, till it drops below there, and I have to buy 100 shares back at 16. But every week I'm collecting premium. Whether the shares get sold or bought or not, I'm still collecting premium every week. And when you're looking at it, 48 on one side of the house, 31 on the other side. AMC, if it's trading at $15 a share, pretty much every week I'm getting an additional 2 shares of AMC. And that is per contract. So if I get a second wheel going, you double those amounts. Hey, Riptide, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the after party. So yeah, that's the wheel, JB. All I'd be doing is selling covered calls until they get assigned, and then selling cash secured puts till they get assigned. And essentially, I can widen this out. I can go $17, $16. I can go $16.50, $15.50, and make it to where I'd be making $100 on every roll. Every roll of the wheel. But by just playing the 50-cent increments, I can get assigned more often. And if you're adding in the $31 into the $50 for the rollover, potentially making $80 a week. So yeah, it's not big money, but it's a way to consistently make money. Hey, Shredder, welcome to the live stream. Let me go back up and see. Let me go back up. I know I missed peak power. Oh, okay, wow. Missed quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Paul will be getting the first one received if she decides to get into making them. Yep, Paul been in the business since 93. He's been his own boss. Rock, paper, scissors for an NTF. UN, I don't get one. Gas prices. Oh, yep, JB asking about the... Oh, Cassie, I'm sorry, I neglected my duties here. Add moderator. Yeah, Cassie, you probably missed out. Well, you did. If I would have seen you in here yesterday, day before, we were having a really good time, and so I blue wrenched everyone for the week. Everyone I see coming in gets a blue wrench, except for the bots. Yeah, gas prices. Gas prices are ridiculous, and gas fees suck. Yeah, definitely on both those. Yeah, but so essentially, JB, yeah, when I start selling covered calls, it is quite possible that if Clay's looking at the same strike price, I could quite literally be selling calls to him. My covered calls could be getting sold directly to Clay. Clay could be directly paying me that money. So yeah, that's Oh, pick Simon up to... Man, Paul, that is a long commute. I believe Simon is out in California, so that is a long commute. Tesla puts print... Oh, you're still rocking Tesla print, Simon? Because I know... Man, Simon's a Tesla master. Those puts, he times them, always getting printed. Best thing about tonight's that we're not fighting... Could it be that we've been this way before? Riptide. Let's see. Oh, okay, Shredder. Yep, Shredder can't stay. Just popped in from in. Hey, Shredder, yeah, if you can't stay, man, take care of the family business. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you next week if you can't chill out with us. If you can't do the chill and chat. Yeah, but I'm always looking for ways to make money in the market. Even on a red market, I don't want to sit back and just wait and look at the red market. I want to be out there. I want to be out there trying to find ways to make money. And I've got weeks where I lose money, and by losing, I'm not talking, I'm not making any trades, but my P&L is going down because the share price is going down. I'm talking, I lose money to where I'm in active trades. I'm doing options trading, and my options don't work out. So yeah, yes, everyone's losing money, but for a lot of people, they're unrealized losses. I do have realized losses from options not going my way. Stop loss kicks in. Well, I take a little bit of hit in the wallet there, but for the few losses that I have here and there, I'm getting more wins. So a week like this week, I did all my options positions this week all came out winners. Last week was different. Last week I did end up my first batch of the week I lost. The second two batches were both winners. So the pretty good percentages. And I'm keeping busy in the market. I'm not nothing wrong with buy and hold, but for me, I like to be a little bit active on it. Simon sending a shout out to Grandpa Barney. If you happen to be listening, or if you watch this later on, Simon is shouting out. Okay, Kalani, out of here. Hey, Kalani, is your Twitch handle the same? I'll jump on Twitch. I'll add you, dude. Totally, dude. Anyone in chat, if you have a channel, Paul's got a channel. Apparently, Kalani has a Twitch. If you've got that, feel free to pump your channel in here. I don't mind it. Let me get into here. Search. I'm hoping Kalani's still here. He'll be streaming on Twitch for the next 3+ hours on Battlefield 2042. I'm going to see if I can find Kalani on here, because Kalani supports his channel. He's a subscriber. I'll definitely go over and support his channel. Kalani Nate search. No, I'm not seeing. Yeah, definitely. Next time, yeah, we gotta. I'm not sure what his name would be on Twitch, but definitely want to find that out. Definitely want to add him. Add his Twitch channel. Follow it. I'll support anyone in the community. It's Well, just like Cassie. Cassie's got her online small business. If you haven't checked that out on Twitter, pop over onto Twitter and have a look at it. I'll plug that channel right now. Any member of the community. No, it's not on Twitch. Oh. Yeah, Kalani, let us know if you're on Twitch, or are you going to be watching? Are you streaming and playing, or are you watching? Because... Oh, what do we got here? Pop over... I know it's Unicorn... I'm going to plug your channel here. Or... Magical Unicorn Artist over on Twitter. That is Cassie's online business. I believe it's mostly arts and crafts. I do see on here just add a new design for a Rainbow Heart T-shirt. So yeah, but if you get a chance, if you're on Twitter, pop over and check out add Cassie on there. The thing is, especially for like small online businesses and stuff like that, you can go to Target, you can go to Kmart, you can go to Walmart, whatever, and get a generic mass merchandised item for holiday gifts. Screw that. Find a small business. Find an entrepreneur. Go see what they have, and I almost guarantee you you're gonna find at least one gift that is perfect for somebody you know. Whether it's a birthday gift, the holidays, anniversaries, go over there, look and see what they have to offer, and get a gift that actually means something. Get a gift that an artist took the time to create, that they put a part of themselves into. It is an artwork that they created. So take that and you pass that artwork on and share that artwork with someone you know and love. Okay. Frank's channel is growing, Vengeance. Yeah, we are growing it slowly but surely. Get the word out. Did everybody bring a friend? Because I was talking that everyone should come in here and bring a friend with. Okay, I am on Twitch right now. So we're going to search for... Oh, come on, Polaris Office. Go away. I use Polaris Office because it's free. I don't like paying for stuff when there's a perfectly acceptable free version of something out there. So 765. Oh, there we go. 64 followers. 65 followers now. In fact, let me see. Let me go on the channel here. In fact, I can... there we go. Yeah, I'm on there now, Kalani. Awesome. Cool. Supporting the community. That's what I do. Not only will I support the community, I'll lift you up every chance I get. If you've got a channel, if you've got a product, if you've got a small business, man, as high as I can go, I'm taking you with me. We're all on this ride together. So, better investment, Tesla or Ford? Peak of power. I would, and not just because I am a Ford guy. My last three vehicles, 04 Mustang, 2011 Mustang, and now a 2018 Titanium Edition EcoSport. I went for all the bells and whistles. Not just because I'm a Ford guy. I say Ford over Tesla. Right now, because of the conflict going on and restrictions in place, the nickel for batteries, people are having trouble finding it because Russia's the largest supplier. And right now with all the supply chains for the electric batteries, or, for the batteries for e-vehicles, yeah, it's... electric vehicles just right now with material shortages, and not even manufacturing. The raw materials needed to support the infrastructure, to support the business, are not in place right now. So yeah, definitely Ford right now. And, of course, if you're looking at... if you're the type of person like me, and I stated this the other night, when discussing AMC versus Gamestop, and I said, there's no such thing as a bad stock if you're looking, a one for one. If you're looking $1,000 of Tesla versus $1,000 of Ford, there is no difference. A 5% gain is a 5% gain. 5% loss is a 5% loss. If you are the type who want to play the selling side of options, you can play spreads, and we'll pull those up. We can pull those up right now. We'll go into vertical, and of course my favorite for those, if you're not new to the channel and don't know, my favorite spread to play is the bull put spread, because I usually I play the spreads when I'm bullish on a position, and I play the low side because I want the stock to go up and run away from it. So we are on the bull put side of the house, so that's already set in place. We're going to go in and we'll hit Tesla first. So Tesla, we'll jump back over the options. So this is, it's easy to say $100 or $1,000 of Ford, $1,000 of Tesla. That is really easy to say. Now, if you go over and you're looking at your bull put spreads, so in order to enter any of these contracts, you have to put up $500 of collateral per spread, per contract. Because if you look at it, the collateral you have to put up is always the difference between your strike prices. So you got a times 100. You got a $5 difference. $5 times 100. You have to put up $500 to enter one contract. Now, granted, looking at these bull put spreads, real easy. The 790 to 795. You're collecting $225 of premium. $2.25 per share times 100 shares, $225. So for $500, you're just under 50% looking at your collateral versus your payout. Now we go over to Ford. Again, we're on the bull put spread. Now, in order to play a single contract, you only need $50. You don't need as much capital to get your foot in the door playing them. And looking at it, so you're looking at $50, $50 of collateral, you're collecting $20 of premium. That's potentially, if the trade goes perfect for you, 40%. 40% the differential between the collateral you put up and the premium you receive. So for those two reasons, that's why I would say Ford over Tesla. But in a straight one-for-one comparison, $1,000, $1,000, a $5 gain or a 5% gain is the same either way. So that is kind of a view with a little bit of perspective to it, based on how much money you have to play. So let's see. Okay, we had a bot get kicked. What did I miss there? Got that. Ford looks like a winner. Vengeance. Oh, you got friends in here, Vengeance. Riptide. I'm your only friend, Riptide. Surely that can't be true, Riptide. You look at how many friends you got in here. If anyone cares, I'd like Bitcoin for my birthday. Yeah, Paul, I could totally send you the for your birthday, the Bitcoin that I earned for that day. I could totally send it to you. Well, all the Bitcoin I mine on your birthday, I can send to you. Aw, Vengeance. Pika Power, we're the real winners here because we have you. Aw. Yeah, Paul, you can do Twitch on your smartphone. You can do Twitch on your PC. Real easy, free to create. You can jump right in. I've got I've got a bunch of people that I follow on Twitch, just here and there. Also, some of the games I do, like some of the PC games, I get additional rewards through Twitch. So you're saying I should buy a Ford Lightning? Absolutely not. I invest in lithium stocks because there's money to be made in lithium. I'm especially up here in northern Minnesota. I have seen 2 Teslas. I know there is a Mustang Mach-E. I have seen a Volkswagen E vehicle up here. I don't think I've seen any other electric vehicles up here, but we've got charging stations up here. But up here in the cold, I just don't know how well those batteries would hold up. You'd need a heated garage up here because you leave an electric vehicle outside in -30, -40 weather. If you're out rolling around in an e-vehicle and you have to have your heater going because if you don't, you're going to freeze to death. Up here, electric vehicles just don't make sense to me. Up here in northern Minnesota, if you're in an area with beautiful year-round weather, yeah, they might make a little bit more sense down there. I want to be able to power my house like a Ford. but with the Chevy tailgate that turns into an office and a Dodge body. Now, so Cassie, I actually watched. There's an episode of Top Gear. I'm talking the real Top Gear with Adam Ferreira, Rutledge Wood, and Tanner Faust. There's an episode. So there is a boutique supercar maker or muscle car maker, and they took from the Charger, Challenger, Mustang, Camaro. They took from all these cars and put it together, and they made their own. They made their own muscle car. And I can't remember the name of the car manufacturer, but it's a boutique shop, and it looks sharp. It did have the prancing pony on it, but it looked more like the Ferrari prancing pony and not the Mustang. Wow, we hit 12 viewers at one point? That is awesome. Or Vengeance saying 13 people in chat. It's fallen off a bit. But wow, yeah, that's cool seeing that many people pop in here. Oh, DD214 showed up. Hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to the after party. Just jumped in, going to eat, but we'll leave my stream. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Every minute and every hour that ticks away is close to getting us to that 4,000 hours of watched content. Last time I looked, we were 333 hours on the channel. I thought we were up to 78 subscribers at one point, but I think YouTube might have unsubscribed some people. It does that from time to time. YouTube gets weird like that. We are currently at 76 subscribers. So everybody bring a friend. Everyone tell someone to smash that subscribe button. Kalani says smash that like button. If there's a good button on my channel, smash it. Paul, August 6th of 71. Okay. Not buying it, Vengeance. You timed me out for no reason. Oh, wait a minute. What did I... What is Pika not buying because Vengeance... Oh. I know, Paul, and I don't think that I could get it unless I won the huge lottery. Dinner is ready. Hey, yeah, Cassie, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, and spending a little bit of your evening. It's the Friday night party. Yeah, we're not going to be on here too long. It's just wanted to come in and didn't get a midday, and just really bummed out that I wasn't able to secure the shares I need to start the wheel on Monday. Granted, Monday market's going to change every day. It's open, so might be a little bit delayed, but we're going to get that wheel up and running and get it to start creating revenue on the portfolio. JB heading out. I got to go feed the fam. Thank you for stopping by. Pika by JB. I'm keeping this up on my phone. Have an awesome night, JB. Oh, Pika isn't buying. Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha, I'm tracking. But yeah, so it's just looking to... I want to get it running, because the sooner I get it running, the sooner I have a more definitive, locked-in revenue stream coming in with Ford. And it's a revenue stream that I'm not going to be worried about my shares getting called away. That's the whole part of the thing behind a wheel is you don't mind your shares getting called away because you plan on selling a cash secured put the very next week. And it is a little... Ford can be a little bit dangerous because it is a dividend stock, but it is a quarterly dividend. So, all I got to do is pay attention to the ex-dividend dates, which I do anyway because it's in my long-term investment portfolio, So it's a stock that I already keep an eye on when the dividends roll in. So I just got to be careful. Be careful against early assignment. Granted, early assignment, I don't really mind if if the shares get called away, because I'm going to be getting them back the next week, or trying to get them back the next week. But yeah, now let's go back over to AMC, back into the options, and let's see potentially how we're looking for next week. Now, granted, all the option prices, Monday morning, when pre-market hits, AMC's share price is going to move. When the market opens, the options prices are going to change. But just based on where we're sitting right now, still thinking those 1350s, topping out 1350 is fairly safe. And right now those spreads are, so for $50 of collateral, getting $18 a premium. So if this was something, if it was within your risk tolerances, and maybe set a stop loss at, if you're willing to risk $12 per contract, which is, it is a little bit much, but the fact is, we're using this 1350 because if you go over on the chart, zoom out, the lowest we've seen fairly recently is the 1340. In fact, I think 1340 is actually the lowest, going all the way back before the run to 72. So that 1350, let's I'm going to go out and confirm. So the red line, is that our mark? Oh, okay. They're overlapping. Yeah, that 1350, you look at that red line, you've got to go all the way before the run-up. So that is looking, it's like it's going to hold up really well, but nothing in the market is guaranteed. That's why none of this is none of this is financial advice, but it is holding up, holding up nice and strong. So that's why, if I was looking at bull put spreads, the 1350s are the zone that I would be playing. If that, if you're worried about the breakthrough and worried about it hitting there on the Friday, okay, give yourself another 50 cents. Drop to the $12.50, $13. You're giving up 25% of your potential profits, but you're gaining a 50-cent buffer zone. So they're a little bit safer. You could even, these prices aren't going to hold. These won't be the same on Monday. Most assuredly, maybe not guaranteed, but it's almost certain that these won't be the same when they update on Monday morning. But for the 12.50s, you're still looking at 20%, looking at your collateral versus your premium, and those are numbers that I usually judge the safety of a stock on. The higher the it's always higher the risk, the higher the reward. Well, if you're, those are already in. So these are fairly far out. So you're looking at a $50 collateral for $20 a premium. That's 40% right there. 40% is a higher risk than 20%. That's, you can kind of use those to judge the risk that you're looking at. So depending upon how much of a risk you're willing to take, and for me, with how that 1330 or 1350 held up, these would be the ones that I would be playing. These are the ones that I consistently play, looking off those numbers. And of course, now that we're done with the bull put spreads, single option, covered calls. So I would actually, because I still would not object to one of the covered calls getting executed on, getting called away next week. A lot of that does depend on, I got to see how my check for my 8 to 5 job looks next Thursday. I would not be opposed to, depending upon what we're looking at Monday morning for prices, maybe enter from the percent that I use for covered calls within those contracts, taking 25% of those and maybe playing the 1650s and taking the other 75% of the playables, and maybe I'm looking at both the 17 and 18s are right about 5,000 contracts. Yeah, I'd do 25% at 1650 and the other 75% at 1750. And the 1750s would have a stop loss on them. Just because that's where a majority of them would be, but I'd play those a little bit further out. And the great thing is, because I don't, if the 1650 does get exercised on, well, I can use the premium I collect from that, because I don't care if those get assigned. I can use the premium to cover the stop losses on the other positions. Paul, I say bye, bye, bye. Yeah, that's But see, I say buy, buy, buy also, but I say when it comes to options, sell, sell, sell to get that premium, and use your premium to buy your shares. That's how I roll. But yeah, it is still evolving. It is still it is delayed. I'll get it up and running. It just might. It's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I was hoping AMC could do it. Even if it didn't hit 17, I was hoping it could close up on Ford a bit and erase some of that differential. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. Just wanted to come in, chill out with everyone a bit, go over, just go over everything that's happening. Go over the delays, see if anyone had stuff they wanted to talk about. I'm happy JB came in and was like, what is this wheel that you speak of? So that was cool. Cool of him to come in and inquire and get to share a bit of chronology with him. But I want to thank everyone who stopped in tonight. Let's run through here. We had Paul, JB, Kalani, Pika, Cassie, Vengeance, DD214. I think I said Cassie already. Shredder popped in here. Brother Riptide popped in here for a bit. Scrolling. Keep the chat scrolling. Simon was in here a little bit earlier. Want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Yeah, that looks like it was everybody. But yeah, I want to thank everyone who stopped by and spent a little bit of time. If you want to smash the like button, if you know any friends who might be interested in the channel, interested in learning how to make a bit of money, bring them by. They subscribe, they check it out. They don't have. You don't have to turn on notifications bells, but subscribing certainly helps. And we're going to continue to grow this channel together. We're going to continue to evolve the strategies involved in options trading on this channel. But until Monday, when I see everybody over on Claybro Stream, I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful weekend. Hope everyone has a safe weekend. And I will talk to y'all on Monday. So from me, I wish you good trades and good health.